Good afternoon, everyone. We are Team 1B, Code and Chaos. Today, we're excited to present our app, Hand2Hand, created under the theme Food Insecurity. Our app is a solution designed to reduce food waste by empowering high school students to take action in a meaningful way. I am Harshini, joined by my team Anushka, Catalina, Gayatri, and Sanjana. Before we dive in, we'd like to give a special thank you to our mentor, Kira Cope, Dr. Tanya, Jeff, Juan, and of course the judges.
Okay, now imagine that it's 9:30 p.m. on a Thursday night. The kitchen at a restaurant is shutting down. Staff throws loads of untouched pasta, fresh bread, and grilled vegetables into a trash can. Not because it's spoiled, but just because it wasn't sold. It happens every single night. Right around the corner lives Sarah, a single mom. She relies on local food pantries to feed her kids, but some days with empty shelves, she leaves knowing her kids will go hungry. Sometimes she turns to organizations like Too Good to Start, Too Good to Go, which sells surplus meals at a discount for $5.99. She couldn't make it to work, but the nearest location was a 25-minute walk. With no stroller, no car, two kids, and no time after her shift, it was nearly impossible. It wasn't that food didn't exist, it was that she had no way to get there. Food rescue apps and discounted meals have existed, but none solve the root of Sarah's and other families' challenges: transportation, the invisible barrier standing in the way. But what if the system didn't rely on hungry finding a ride, but instead found a way to deliver hope right to your door?
So what is the problem? The problem is transportation, the missing link between surplus food and the people who need it. Every day, good food is wasted while families like Sarah struggle to access meals. Existing programs expect people to travel without reliable transportation, and that's the real problem. A system that expects people like Sarah to find the food when what they really need is for the food to find them.
Food insecurity impacts every part of life, hurting people's health, harming the planet, and wasting resources. We interviewed several local restaurants and found that good food is thrown out almost daily. When asked what would make donating easier, transportation was amongst the popular answers. We also surveyed a group of 92 people, and many view food waste as a major issue and believe that technology can help solve it.
This is why our team created the solution Hand2Hand. Our app consists of three main features. Firstly, the scanner allows donors to use the in-app camera to scan food items, which helps log expiration dates and quantities. The donor portal lets businesses register through a secure portal by uploading their business license, ensuring all food donors are verified, keeping the system reliable. And lastly, the map feature shows real-time locations of nearby food donations and available pickups. Volunteers can easily see where help is needed and plan the most efficient routes. Here's a quick demo of our app. Our app supports login for 3 different types of users. Here, a donor logs in using their credentials. They can enter details about their donation, including the item, quantity, production date, pickup time, and even a brief description in the notes section. This provides recipients with clear details about the item they'll be receiving, helping them know what to expect. We also offer a camera feature that allows donors to upload a picture of the food they're donating. They can submit their donation, making it instantly visible to recipients. We also include a guidelines page for quick reminders. Returning to the donor profile, donors can earn verification badges for credibility and milestone badges. By providing their name, address, phone number, and uploading their license, donors can complete verification. Let's now look at the recipient screens. After logging in, recipients can browse available donations and select the items they want. They can also view a history of their past claimed donations. If needed, recipients have the option to request a volunteer to deliver their chosen items directly to a location of their choice. And finally, we have the volunteer screens. Volunteer portals display the badges they've earned over time. They can enter information like their name, address, and phone number. Volunteers have access to a map showing nearby pickups that need to be delivered. After clicking Confirm Pickup, they complete the task by pressing the Mark as Delivered button. Each completed trip earns volunteers a badge, serving as motivation and recognition for their ongoing commitment to helping others.
For the ethical AI matrix, we considered how our app impacts stakeholders. Under well-being, it ensures food, less waste, and fulfillment for volunteers. For autonomy, users control when and where to donate or pick up food. For fairness, everyone has equal access with no bias. During our research, we came across apps like Too Good To Go, Oyo, and Food Rescue Us. These apps aim to reduce food waste, often by selling surplus food at discounted prices. But our focus isn't just on reducing waste, it's on increasing food accessibility. Hand to Hand connects excess food directly to those who need it most. Completely free, and we handle the transportation too. What truly sets us apart is our unique blend of features: volunteer coordination, a gamified experience to motivate users, reliable transportation, and free food distribution.
Transportation is only possible with volunteers, but we knew getting high schoolers involved was a challenge, so we asked what would motivate them. After surveying over 200 high schoolers, we learned that they would volunteer if they earned badges or service hours. Credly, a digital badging company whose badges can be shared on social media, allows teens to showcase their community impact. We also spoke with over 5 restaurants that said that they'd donate food if they just had someone to pick it up. Additionally, we have over 50 students who said that if this app existed today, they'd be ready to volunteer for around 9 hours a week starting from this fall. We have already built a network, and the only thing left is the tool to connect them, and that's exactly what our app does.
For the future, Hand to Hand will add essentials like hygiene products such as clothing, partner with farmers for fresh food, and attend farmers market to grow awareness and volunteers. We will also recruit older volunteers as they are often eager to serve, have reliable transportation, and can commit consistent time to our efforts. We've done the research, we've built the plan, and we have the people. With your support, we can bring this to life and make a real impact. Thank you for listening. We're open to any questions.
I thought
Thank
that was
you.
amazing. So great job. I love this this problem and the solution. Something I'm thinking a lot about is equity and distribution geographically, and thinking about if volunteers are local to one area, how you're thinking about in a given city, how you make sure all areas were able to receive donations and not necessarily just those near, nice restaurants, nice universities. And have you thought a little bit about that and ensuring equity with the distribution?
Yeah, that's definitely something we've been thinking about. I think we plan to start small and locally and then expand further on, but our main ways of reaching student volunteers are through social media, since a lot of teenagers are active on social media, so TikTok, Instagram, and other prominent platforms. And I think that would attract the most volunteers. And of course, we were also talking about expanding to older individuals, since they're also more willing to volunteer their time for the community.
Yeah, and also adding on to that, yes, social media is a huge way to market to teens, and it's where that's most active and engaged, but also participating in local events like street fairs, farmers markets, festivals is a power way to promote the app as well. And it is a public about food insecurity face to face, combining both digital and community outreach, which makes the biggest impact.
Hi, thank you. Great product idea and great kind of solution. So my question is, it wasn't clear to me, how do you determine who needs the most part? Like, how do you ensure that, um, yeah, who needs it the most? Does it make sense? Yeah.
Do you mean like who needs the food? Is that what you're trying to
Yeah.
Okay. I think the idea is not the recipient requesting for the food, but rather restaurants donating the surplus food that they do have. So if a restaurant nearby has surplus food, then volunteer recipients are able to find that on their screen. So I I hope that answers your question.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Thank you.
This is a fabulous idea. I'm wondering, are there certain hours when, like the restaurants closes at 9 or 10, and the food is, there a shelf life? Like, how will you handle when the restaurants close and when they have food available, and then delivering it to people?
So we actually have a feature on our app. On the app design, we actually put it up where they give like an assigned time slot where like they can pick up the food, like the volunteers can go and pick up the food from that area. So that assigned time slot is when they can go and transfer the food to another place. So that's where like we would be able to handle our hours.
Yeah, and to add on to that, many restaurants they don't sell food that they made for lunch for their dinner. So we could have these volunteers working during lunch hours to give the surplus food that these restaurants won't sell to their customers during the nighttime. And they can donate instead of throwing these away to the people in need.